So you can watch the video more than once if you want to watch it more than once. But on the Google Doc right here, you have to click here to view the video introduction story. And that's just the video that tells you what you're about to do, okay? You can also read this start page. Oh, let me go back. And it tells you that the aliens are coming and that they are going to take over our planet. They're going to turn us into something, but we need to crack the code so they don't turn us into something. If we can figure out what they're going to turn us into, they won't do it, okay? Now, one thing, if you'll look at this, and yours are all on the same page. If you will look up here, there's a column that says how many legs. This is something that I'm not sure that you've learned before. So up here, I want you to write insects have 6 legs. I want you to write that at the top. Insects have 6 legs. And that's going to be important to you as you are answering these questions, figuring out what the clues are, okay? All right, we have 5 clues, all right? There are 5 columns, living or non-living, how many legs, color, size, and does it make a sound, okay? So after each clue, we're going to be able to mark off some of these objects,
So we
okay?
kind of have to narrow it down.
Yep, we've got to narrow it down so there's only 1 left, okay?
That's going to be like
It's going to be a mystery.
It's like, what?
It's like a mystery. Who loves a good mystery? I love a good mystery. So, let's look at clue 1. The first clue says, here is a note written by the alien team. You will need to crack the code to reveal the clue about what the morphing machine has been programmed to do. To crack the code, solve for the variables down below. Use your answers to match and place the letters in the boxes to reveal the message. Put the letter in every box that matches your answer. There may be more than one. The first one is done for you. So let's look. We're going to do this first column together, okay? Then I'm going to let you work by yourself and we're going to go over some, okay? And then I'm going to let you finish some completely on your own, all right? So let's look at this first column. And let me bring you a piece of paper. We've got 7 to the first power. That tells me that I have how many 7s? The exponent tells me how many 7s. So how many 7s do we have?
1.
1. So what is your answer? If we have 1 7, 7 to the first power is what? Are y'all still asleep on this Monday morning after Halloween? If I have 1 7, what's my answer?
7.
7. So in that box, you would put a 7. Now, everywhere that we see a 7 up there at the top, what are we going to put?
7.
No, a C. So let's look and find our 7s. We only have 1. All right, the next one is 5 to the T power equals 25. So we're trying to figure out how many 5s we need to get to 25, okay? So if I have 1 5, have I gotten to 25? Nope. So let's try 2. What's 5 times 5?
10. No, 25.
25. Did we get to 25?
Yes.
So how many 5s do I need?
5.
How many 5s? 1,
2.
2. So I need 2 5s to get to 25. So T equals what?
2.
2. 5, I need 2 5s to get to 25. So T equals 2. So everywhere that we see a T, what are we going to put? I'm sorry, everywhere we see a 2, what are we going to put?
A T.
A T. All right, now we have 3 to the 6th power. So how many 3s do I need?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 3s, okay? So what is 3 times 3? 9. I'm going to bring down my multiplication sign. 3 times 3 is 9. Bring down my multiplication sign. 3 times 3 is 9. Now I've got, what is 9 times 9? 81. Now I don't want to do 81 times 9 this way because that would be a little bit difficult. So I'm going to do my last 9 like this. I'm going to bring that 9 down here. What's 9 times 1?
9.
9. 9 times 8?
72.
72. So my answer is what?
729.
729. So in this box right here, I'm going to write 729. And everywhere I see 729, what am I going to put?
D.
D. All right, S down here at the bottom. We've got 6 to the 3rd power. So how many 6s do we need?
3.
3. 6 times 6 times 6. And all y'all Halloween loving people are probably going, oh, Miss Bird just put 3 6s on the board. It's okay. What is 6 times 6?
36.
36. Y'all, I still have one left. Do I want to put it beside it or under it? Under it. So I'm going to bring it down here and put it underneath. 6 times 6 is
36.
6 times 3 is
18.
19, 20,
21.
21. So my answer is 216. So everywhere we have 216, what are we going to put?
Yes.
All right, I want you to do N and A. Do you see N and A right here? N and A and stop.
Did we do 2A?
Do A, N and A. Do the first two right there. Is this one yours? This is yours? Okay, did it, huh? It didn't have a name on it. I thought that you were the one who brought it back to me. I thought you were the one who brought it back to me, but I wasn't certain. All right, 2 squared. How many 2's do we need for that?
2.
2. What is 2 times 2?
4.
4. Okay, we've got 2 to the a power equals what?
32.
32. So we've got to figure out how many 2's, okay? So 2 times 2 is
4.
4. All right, is that enough to get to 32? Nope. Times 2 is
8.
8. Did we get to 32? Nope. Times 2 is
16.
16. Did we get to 32? Nope. Times 2. 2 times 6 is
12.
12. Carry my 1. 2 times 1 is
2.
plus 1 is
3.
3. Did we get to 32? Yes. Now we need to go back and what? Count how many 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A equals what?
5.
5. We needed 5 2's to make that true. All right, I want you to do H and M. It's like the store, which I've never been to. All right, how many 2's do we need for 2 to the 4th power?
4.
All right, I want y'all to look over here. Do you see where I've got this work over here? When we get to the 4th 2, what is our answer?
16.
16. Did you have to go back and rework that one? No. All right, 2 to the 8th power. We know, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we know that 5 of them equals what? 32. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals what? 32. 32. And then I have 3 more. All right, what's 2 times 2?
4.
Times 2?
8.
8. So we have 32 times 8. Well, y'all don't want to do it that way. What's 8 times 2?
16.
Carry my 1. 8 times 3 is
27.
plus 1 is.
25.
All right, I want you to do E, W, U, and Y. Sorry. many 3's do you need to make 27? How many 3's do you need? Start with 2. Alright, how many 3's do you need to make 27? 3 times 3 is, yes. You need 9 3's. Do 3 times 3. No, you got to start with 2 3's. 3 times 3 is what? 9 times 3 that's not 27. You're trying to get to 27. Alright, y'all, when you're trying to figure out the exponent, you cannot write a whole bunch of 3's. You've got to start with how many?
2.
2. 3 times 3 is 9. Did we get to 27? No. So we've got to try another one. 9 times 3 is
27.
27. Did we get to 27? So how many 3's did it take? 1, 2,
3.
3. So E equals what? 3. All right, now we're trying to get to what?
64.
64. We know that 5 E's equals what?
5 equals.
Let's start. We'll do it all the way from the top. 2 times 2 is
4.
4. Did we get to 64? Nope. 4 times 2 is
8.
8. Did we get to 64? Mm-mm. 8 times 2 is
16.
16. Did we get to 64?
No.
Nope. We did this a minute ago. What's 16 times 2? 32. Have we gotten to 64? 32 times 2. What's 2 times 2?
4.
4. 2 times 3?
6.
6. Did we get to 64?
Yes.
Yes. So how many 2's did it take? Let's count. 1,
2.
2,
3.
3,
4.
4,
5.
5,
6.
6. So W equals
6.
6. Six squared, what do we have to do for that one? Six times 6 times 6. What is 6 times 6?
36.
All right, 5 to the 4th power. How many 5's do I need?
4.
4. So I've got 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. What's 5 times 5?
25.
25. I'm going to bring down my multiplication sign, and I know that 5 times 5 is 25. So what do I need to do now?
25 times 3.
What's 5 times 5? 25. 5 times 2 is 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 12. I'm going to go to the next row, so I'm going to mark out my 5 and my carryover. Start with a 0. 2 times 5 is
10.
10. Carry my 1. 2 times 2 is
4.
4. Plus 1 is,
5.
so what's my answer?
625.
625. I want you to do the last row. It's not 4 times 3. You gotta have 3 4s. You need to be working. Stop worrying about your letters. How many 4s do I need? 4 to the 3rd power. What's 4 times 4?
4 times 4 is 16.
16. I don't want to do that to the side, so I'm going to bring this 4 down here. What's 4 times 6?
4 times 6 is 24.
Carry my 2. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6. So 4 cubed is what?
64.
64. 2 cubed means I need how many 2s? How many? 3. 2 times 2 is
4.
4 times 2 is
8.
8. How many 7s do I need for 7 squared?
7 squared, you need 2.
7. I need 2. What is 7 times 7?
49.
49. 7 cubed, how many 7s do I need?
3.
7 times 7 is,
49.
I'm going to put my 7 underneath because I don't want to do that to the side. What's 9 times 7?
56.
Try again. You didn't go far enough.
63.
63. Write my 3, carry my 6. 7 times 4 is
28.
28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34, sorry. I was getting carried away. So our clue is we don't want anything that will make much sound, okay? We don't want anything that will make much sound. So I want you to go back to your list of possible transformations, all right? And we're going to mark out everything that makes sound. So I've got to go all the way over to makes vocal sounds. Now, I'm going to show you something. It's, if you just put one line through, it's hard to tell, okay? So dogs make sounds. So I'm going to do a zigzag so I know that that line is marked out, okay? Monkeys make sound. So we're going to mark monkeys out. Slugs, do they make sound?
No.
Nope. Mice.
Yes.
Thank goodness. Miss Bird does not want to be a mouse. Rocks, do they make sound?
No.
Bananas,
No.
cockroaches,
No.
spiders,
No.
cats,
Yes.
chairs,
No.
burgers,
No.
lizards,
No.
snakes. Y'all know that's Miss Bird's second hated thing. Trees,
No.
snails,
No.
robots.
No.
So we're done for right now, okay?
Wait, don't robots make sense?
Depends. It says muffled robot. So if it's a muffled robot, it's what?
No.
Not gonna make sound. All right. So let's go on to clue 2. Clue 2. All right. Clue 2 is we are going to evaluate each expression. Okay. So let's look. The first one says, find the value of the expressions below for y equals 3. So everywhere we see a y, what are we going to put? 3. So, y'all, I'm going to go down, and everywhere I see a y, I'm going to put a 3 right on top of it. So I know, everywhere there's y, there's a what? 3.
3.
Because 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. 5 times 3 is 15. 36 divided by 3 is
9.
how many times will 3 go into 3?
1.
1 times 3 is how many times will 3 go into 6?
2.
2 times 3 is so 36 divided by 3 is 12. 3 plus 22 is 25. 3 times 11 is 33. All right, now I want you to take a second and put your letters up there. You've got A, R, O, U, and E. For the next column, find the value of the expression below, for each expression below. For x equals 10. So everywhere we see an x in this second column, what are we going to put? A 10. I want you to do all of those in that column. Don't worry about your letters yet. Just do the math work. All right, you need to write your 10 above the x. All right, 4 plus 10 is
14.
14. 10 minus 3 is
7.
7. 40 divided by 10 is
4.
4. 3 times 10 is
30.
30. 21 minus 10 is
11.
11. All right. I noticed almost everybody's finished with that last column. What are we going to put for M over here?
A 7.
A 7. So we get 23 and we get what?
35.
35. So we're going to turn them into something
Small.
small. Okay. So turn back to your possible suspects. And the size is the next to the last column. We want it to be what?
Small.
Small. So everything that's not small, like these chairs right here, we're going to what?
Mark them out.
Mark them out. The chairs, the trees, and what else?
Muffled robot.
Muffled robots. So we're left with shoeboxes, slugs, rocks, bananas, cockroaches, spiders, burgers, lizards, and snails. Yay, right? As long as we crack the code, they're not going to turn us into any of these things. So let's turn to clue 3. Clue 3 is everybody's favorite. What's going on in clue 3?
Simplifying algebraic expression.
It is, but what property is this?
Addition. Or subtraction.
Nope. Commutative, associative, distributive, or identity.
Commutative?
Commutative is change order. Y'all, this is the distributive property where you give it out, okay? So, up here you see 3 times 9 is what?
27.
27. 3 times 10x is what? 30x.
Yeah.
So let's look here at L. 2 times 4 is
2 times 4 is 8.
8. Plus, I'm going to leave my plus sign. 2 times 4x is
8x.
8x. All right, don't worry about your letters right now. 9 times 5x is
45x.
45x. Keep my plus sign. 9 times 8 is
72.
72. All right, let's do the next one. 6 times 2 is
12.
12. Keep my plus. 6 times 3x is
18x.
18x. All right, let's do H together. 7 times 1 is,
7.
keep my plus sign. 7 times 2x is
14x.
14x. All right, let's see if all of these match. 8 plus 8x, yep. 45x. All right, I want you to do E and stop. Just E. That's the only one I want you to do. 8 times 2 is what? Not 5. What's 8 times 2x? Dustin, what's 8 times 2x?
16.
16x. Leave my plus sign. Bree, what's 8 times 3?
24.
24. All right, I want you to do W. Down here. I know, you got to get to it. Keep going. Josh, what's 5 times 4x?
5 times 4x. 20.
20x.
X.
Keep my plus sign. What's 5 times 2, TJ?
5 times 2.
10. All right, I want you to do Y. Yes. Yes. Four times 11x is what?
44x.
44x. Keep my plus sign. 4 times 2 is. Y'all, what's 4 times 2?
8.
8. 3 times 4x is what, Josh?
12.
12 what?
X.
X. 3 times 5 is what, Dustin? 3 times 5. 15. All right, you need to finish the last 2. All right, the clue tells you that they will still be what? They will still be alive. So we need to look at this column right here that says what? Living and... Y'all aren't listening. You're trying to go ahead of me. Living and non-living. What are we going to mark out? Not living. We got to mark out shoe boxes. Rocks, bananas, burgers. All right, so we're left with slugs, cockroaches, spiders, lizards, and snails. Not really good choices, is it?
What?
I hope we crack it, because I sure don't want to be turned into any of those things. It says they all will still be alive. So you've got to mark out everything that's not living.
I would be okay with turning into a snake.
But we've already marked that out. You can't be a snake.
I already know which one it is. We've done this exact one.
You can't be a snake.
Does this count for plants? Like the bananas?
It tells you if it's living or not. It tells you. All right. Clue 4 says we are combining like terms. Now I'm going to tell you, we don't need color pencils for this. look at me. Every one of these has the same variable for each one, okay? Each one of them, all right? So the first step, we have to do what? Put a plus sign in front of all of it. The second step, if you have any single variables, what do you have to put? And we have that here. So I've got 4x plus 1x is what? 4 plus 1 is 5. Minus 1 is 4x. Is that an option up here? All right, I want you to look at me. Everybody look at me. This one is tricky. You've got to pay attention to your variable. Because look, there's a 4x and then there's a what? 4y. You've got to make sure that you've got the correct variable, okay? So yes, 4x is an option up there. We have 2 of them. All right, let's go on to u. What's the first step?
Putting the plus sign.
Then we put a 1 in front of the m. 7m minus 1m is 6m. Is that an option up there?
Yes.
Yes. Make sure that you're choosing 6m. 9y minus 3y is
6y.
6y. $10m minus 3m is
7m.
7m. Plus 8m is
15m.
15m. Bless you. 12m minus 2m is
10m.
plus 8m is
18m.
18m. All right, I want you to do the second column, and we're going to go over those. All right, wait a minute. Put your letters there. It's fine. Make sure that your variables are lowercase letters. They should not be capital letters. Alright, once you finish that middle column, you need to be working on that last column. I've done the middle column up there on the board if you need to check your work. Alright, the yellow and gray buttons have been turned off. So you've got to mark out lizards because their buttons are gray. Snails because their buttons are, y'all, it's talking about the button, like to turn the machine off, okay? That's what it's talking about, not the buttons on the thing.
That color?
Yeah, you got to mark out the gray and the yellow because those aren't on. So we can either be turned into slugs, cockroaches, or spiders. I mean, aren't those awesome? So you've got to figure out clue 5 to figure out what we're going to be, okay?